But here we go. Jason Aldean
Without
tried that in a
further
small
ado,
town.
Ian, we're gonna try it in a small town.
Let's see what's going on. Oh, Liz, I got one.
Oh.
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think it's tough? Well, try that in a small town.
Hi.
I haven't seen why that's actual real news footage.
Exactly.
That's actually stuff that happened, and both people that were shown, the one spitting in the face was a white person,
Uh-huh.
and that was a white person acting a fool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the piece that I saw that people are upset with this is I think like okay, so you see the back where he's recording
The
this.
church.
Supposedly, this is in an area where lynchings used to happen.
I did hear about that.
I
yes.
think that's what I've been hearing by
Where
people.
used to what happened again?
Lynchings,
And lynching happened in front of the church,
lynchings,
but
which is bad.
that is bad.
Which is bad, 100% bad.
But
But that's the main thing I've heard about this.
I understand that, and I would get that if he was trying to bring attention to the lynching. If he actually had like something hanging in the back,
That's a different story.
you see what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be like, okay, Jason, like really?
Because the way I look at this, yeah, he might be doing it in a place where the lynching happened. It could be, as artists do, if we want people to look deeper to see if something actually happened.
Yeah,
I
okay.
get that. Also, dude's from Georgia, from that area.
Okay.
He's religious. He might not even know about what happened at that specific church. He just wanted to perform in a church, at a church near
I see what you're
town.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Not discrediting it.
Yeah, yeah, I said yeah.
Your research before you do something in front of something.
Yeah,
If you're gonna do it
yeah. And supposedly, Jason didn't even write this song. Someone else wrote it.
he's performing.
He's just performing a song that somebody else wrote.
Right. Now, I don't know. I know he's from Georgia. I don't know. Maybe he's from the town. Maybe he's from this town. He's doing that. He's in front of
There, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know nothing
So
personally
I
about
got a
Jason
question.
Aldean.
What is
Lynch.
lynching?
Pretty much ringing up and hanging.
It's like, yeah, when they used to hang black people.
Yeah.
During slavery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's segregation, yeah.
And or wrapping around the neck, dragging him by a car.
Yeah.
Just being dragged by the neck. Essentially lynching. Otherwise, if
It was used as
hanging.
used as a scare tactic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of some shitty times they would drag them with the car and then hang them.
Yeah, and it happened to men, women, and kids.
Children. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very evil time. Which condemn completely.
Yeah. Bad.
Evil people. But in the same token, that he's not alluding to any of that. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I see where he's like.
He was trying to bring attention to the fact that it was more that a lynching happened there. He was trying to highlight that. Wouldn't there be more imagery to that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at all the variables.
That's what I mean. I'm just trying to add to it.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Dante? What's poppin', man? Saw a protest for a guy who got shot by the police. Then my neighbor's Rottweiler escaped and ate a small cat or a dog. Oh, good lord! The dogs left a dead animal on the neighbor's lawn. It's still there. Damn, Alina, what's this? It's like, damn, you done seen a lot this week. Okay,
But
jeez.
Alina, get the hell out of Chicago.
Like, damn, I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I know what else to tell you.
Like,
It's just
like, damn. But let's get back to.
But you see what I mean?
I just
I
saying.
understand about the church, and if that is the only thing they have is that he was trying to perform at a spot where a lynching happened, you could in the South you could find a lot of those. You can't really perform anywhere then.
Yeah. Oh,
I said,
Dante, it's okay if you got to go to work, man. It's all good.
well,
Handle
he
your
might
business.
not have even known about the lynching that happened there. He was just
Yeah,
performing in front of an iconic church.
I just know everybody's mad about this.
Well, they could get it over with.
But you
Get over
but you
it.
see what I mean? If someone was searching through and trying to figure it out, and they had
Yeah,
to find that to call that the reason.
I see what you're saying.
Nothing's
What
gonna be
my
perfect.
point was, there's nothing here to make them
Exactly.
redefine that. He's not showing up anybody struggling
Yeah,
for anything.
Exactly.
true. I mean, he didn't do what X did.
No,
Testacion. He
exactly.
didn't do what X did. X had a kid in his.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you don't see the feet twitch element, which clearly was fake.
clearly, but
X was trying to prove a point in it. Like it doesn't matter if it's black or white. It's uncomfortable seeing someone hang.
Yeah.
Like
I think he's trying to prove a point in being at a small town where a commute, because the church is usually where most people at the small. In a small town, a church is pretty much the town hall.
yeah,
That is
Whatever.
90% of the people go.
Yes, that's what
It's the meeting house of a small
small
town.
gathering.
yeah.
That's more than likely why he's performing in front of a church in a small town.
Yeah.
It's because it's the main focal point of most small towns is the church.
But damn.
But it's terrible that a lynching did happen at this
Yeah, it is.
specific
That
church.
is terrible.
And if he didn't know about that, hopefully he says something about that. I haven't seen any of the comments. We're just
Yeah. Let's see what we go from here.
Carjacking old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? That's
still-
cool.
don't do any of that in a small town. They know who you are. That's really why you can't do
That's
that in a small
true.
town.
Yeah,
Everybody
they know.
knows everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows
That's why
everybody.
you can't spit in the face of a cop because you told your dad.
Yeah.
That's where you live.
I see.
Your parents probably had a bar with your dad last night.
Yeah,
How that happens in small towns.
I see what you mean by
You know
that.
what I mean? So I get what he's saying with
It's
that.
probably outsiders coming in.
Well, most of the time it is outsiders, especially in the summer of love when all the riots and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are the same people going from place to place mostly. Now, obviously, there are people that were in their own areas, but there were a lot of people that came from out of state to partake.
If you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough.
And that sucks a little.
Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down.
Exactly, Dante. If he did know about the lynching,
Yeah,
he addressed that.
then he needs to publicly say like, yeah, I knew this.
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
If he didn't know, like I said, I think he was just trying to perform in front of a small church at a
Yeah.
small town, but didn't know. If he didn't know about that, then yeah.
Yeah. It just didn't care.
There's plenty of small towns in Georgia.
You could have done it. Yeah.
You didn't have to do that specific church.
Yeah.
But something tells me I don't think he knew about that specific moment at that church.
Go find out some.
Shit.
Yeah. That's not a good look.
Yeah, it's not.
Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Got a gun that my granddad gave me.
We have time,
They
Goku.
say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long.
See, that's what he's talking about. He even said in the song, in a city, most people don't know each other. They don't care about anything about the person next to them because they don't know them. They're not part of. They're in the community, not part of the community.
And this is why I think people say certain things about like small towns. Like I get the difference between small towns and big cities. In small towns, certain things are less talked about because it's a smaller group of people. There's more diversity in a city.
Perception of small towns in the South is that they're all racist.
And then not all of them are.
No, but that is the main perception.
It's the main perception of it.
So we were talking to a buddy of ours today, just asking him about this, and his perception was pretty much that most people in the South and most people that listen to country music are racist.
There's racism in hip hop, dude.
Of course.
Like,
but it's just that automatic you go to that when you think of a certain genre, which it shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. I mean, we had a good conversation this morning too. The dude wasn't just going crazy or anything.
Yeah, like that.
It's just the way it was said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm.
Find out, I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
And honestly, I have zero problem with him using actual footage. He didn't. This isn't anything that was filmed and made to make anything portrayed, and he's not even trying to show black people in a bad light.
It's more white people.
There's more white people. Look, that's a white person holding a gun.
There was one. I've seen one black person so far.
Low-key, all the close-ups have been of white people. So I can't. Like,
it's got to be the church.
I think that's the church. I think that's what it is.
We're not done with the video.
Yeah, I think it's the church. I think that's what people have an issue with.
Boys raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town.
It's just like, bro, like when you like dead ass. When you look up, when I see these like all the riots and shit happening, sometime I look at it, I'm like, damn, what country are we showing? And then when they say like New York City, I'm like, damn, that's
yeah, dude.
I'm like, bro, what gets me is like, you just look at this shit.
But this is again what happens when you don't have a sense of community. You live in a community but don't have a sense of community.
Like, look at people
raised up right.
That's crazy. Hey! Remember fiery but mostly peaceful?
Bro.
Peaceful about that.
Yep, I remember that.
He was about to smash them. Peacefully smashed the window.
Oh yeah, Dante. I remember. I know when Lil Nas X released Old Town Road, and everyone said, "Oh, that's not country." Even Billy Ray Cyrus was like, "It doesn't get more country than that."
Look,
like,
Old Town Road.
It was like they sing on the remix. Yeah. It doesn't get more country than me and a guitar singing.
Yeah. Old Town Road was completely.
Bro, look at this.
People. If you're looking for a fight. Try that in a small town.
Bro, like, look at that shit. If you see, this is what gets me. This is why I understand why little kids are afraid of cops. Because when you're a little kid, when you're like 7 years old, and you're seeing the cops gunning it back towards the people like that. When you're a little kid, black or white, you're going to be like, why are the cops attacking the citizens?
Especially when they don't show why this is happening.
Like,
exactly.
God dang.
What happened to lead this up?
Exactly.
But they don't show that. They just want to show the attack.
Like, bro, they just stormed that.
Try that in a small town.
Right on this, like, what the fuck?
Smashing the car.
Like, look at this. You got people jumping on the...
It's already...
the car's already... You can't do nothing with that car.
Exactly, and it's just...
But this is what gets me. I've seen videos...
Cop cars.
Yeah, I have seen videos of people stomping on the cop cars and then burning them. And then they're questioning like, well, I don't get why I got arrested. Bro, you just stomped on a cop car and set the thing on fire. You're going to jail.
Mm-hmm. But... None of them, they got arrested. None of them were prosecuted.
Like, you got, like...
When you don't prosecute criminals, they keep coming out and do this.
Because isn't legally, if you assault a cop car, isn't it like saying you assaulted the officer?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, I think that's, I've heard that.
Well, they get you for defacing
It's like defacing
because it's state property.
Yeah.
Hey, Creole.
In a small town. Round here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town.
It's got to be the church, bro.
Farmers are dropping their own crops for the day. A friend is in need, and they've come to help.
It's what this community and a lot of our communities stand for. Somebody needs some help, you'll get it.
Try that in a small town.
It's got to be the church. Because I didn't
There's nothing else in
see.
this at all. It's gotta be.
I didn't see, and I didn't hear anything in the lyrics that
Right.
was like.
No.
But if it's only the imagery in the church, there's way worse imagery in a lot of other videos and a lot of other genres than just sight of a lynching.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Still bad, but there's a lot worse imagery. A lot of other stuff.
I will say this. I understand, like, if Jason Aldean knew that lynchings and, like, violence happened in front of that church, if he knew up front and just didn't give a fuck, I can see people
Yeah, I
feeling the
can
type
see
of
that.
way. But if he truly was like, he recorded all of that, and then later, like a day later, someone said, "Yo, did you know this happened?" And he was like,
He probably
"Oh,
didn't find
shit."
out until that was released. He probably, when somebody dug and found that
Yeah,
information.
like, but sometimes you gotta look at you need something, like, even though it was violent and bad, you need to show people, like, hey, even though this happened,
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, but I'm trying to have an open discussion about something.
Or he could also be showing, yes, an evil thing happened at this town, but it came back and it's better.
It's better. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
this is not what happens here
Right.
anymore.
It could be the same thing. He could be like, yes, this was a
Yeah,
bad
it's
place
like a
where something
slowly-
happened, but it could be showing this doesn't stand for that no more. This is we've come way past that.
I can understand.
I could if that's what he was doing,
Yeah.
he has to articulate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some things you got to elaborate on,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
At this point, he'd have to articulate that. I'm trying to show that this town moved past
Past
that.
it, yeah.
That they didn't live in that time. We're past that.
All right, everyone. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give us a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
And thanks for watching.
Hey, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Later, y'all.